It's 2-8 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference, and the Briar Chargers stand 7-17 overall and 2-8 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. My name's Mike Biker. I'll be describing the action to you from atop the DeWitt Gymnasium bleachers at the balcony level of the DeWitt Gym, and we are watching the teams go through their warm-up paces. The Dordt Defenders coming off a pair of losses on the road to Hastings and Doane, while the Briarcliff Chargers lost in their most recent outing to the Mount Marty Lancers on Saturday. Let's take a 2-minute break, and when we are back, we'll take a look at how we've arrived at this point for both of these teams and what transpired the last time these two teams met. All that comes up on our pre-match coverage, the Verizon Wireless World pre-match show. We'll be back with more in 2 minutes.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and the results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online at 712realty.com. Leading you home.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
The Dordt Media Network, glad to have you along with me on a Wednesday night. Over on the soccer pitch today, the Dordt Defenders losing a men's contest 1-0 to Northwestern. The women on the field, and they are already into action and well into the first half. And the Dordt Defenders own a 1-0 lead in that contest. We'll keep an eye on that as the night progresses as well. They're about 7 minutes into that contest. Here at the DeWitt, the Dordt Defenders taking on the Briarcliff Chargers. In terms of Great Plains Athletic Conference standings, Concordia right now the team to beat. They're 10-0 in the league. Jamestown stands second at 9-1, and the Northwestern is third, 8-2. College of St. Mary is fourth. They're 7-3. Then a little bit of separation. Dakota Wesleyan and Midland are tied for fifth at 5-5. Morningside is 4-6. Mount Marty and Doane are 3-7, and right now Hastings, Briarcliff, and Dordt all on the outside looking in terms of the Great Plains Athletic Conference postseason tournament. 6 matches to go, and those teams all have at least one match to make up on the teams in front of them, the Mount Marty Lancers and the Doane Tigers. Hastings, Briarcliff, and Dordt all stand 2-8 in Great Plains Athletic Conference action. Other matches tonight in the region. Doane is at the College of St. Mary. Hastings is at Mount Marty. Morningside is visiting Northwestern. And the match you're going to listen to this evening and watch, Briarcliff is taking on Dordt. This is all part of the Wireless World pregame show, brought to you by Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. You can visit them at wirelessworld.com. The Dordt Defenders coming in on a 2-match losing streak. They, this season, 3-13 overall, 2-8 in the conference. So opponents have a 12.4 to 11.9 kills per set advantage. Opponents have 105 ace serves to Dort's 62 so far. Digs, opponents 16.9, Dort 16.7. Blocks per set 1.8 to 1.6, advantage opponents. Riley Donhofer leads the team with 2.9 kills per set. Ellie Doctors at 2.6 kills per set, but she will not play this evening. She is out with an injury. Taryn Sparks is at 2.3 kills per set. The freshman from Wilmont, Minnesota. Briley Schweer is at 1.7. Ellie Weg is at 1.2. Kelly MacArthur averages 5.2 assists per set. Sophie Johnson is at 5.7 assists per set. Macy Kamler leads the team with 13 ace serves. Madison Viss is at 10 ace serves this season. She's also averaging 2.6 digs, and McKenna Koima is averaging 5.2 digs per set. For the Briarcliff Chargers, 7-17 this season under coach Lindsay Weatherford. Opponents have a 13.6 to 10.7 kills per set advantage against the Chargers. Also a 119 to 96 ace serves advantage for opponents. Digs per set, opponents get 18.7. Briarcliff gets 17.3. Blocks per set, Briarcliff does have a 2.3 to 1.6 advantage in that category. Sammy Wassman is at 2.4 kills per contest. Toria Andre is at 2.2. McKenna Snow averages 2.0 kills per set. The assist leader, Yen Sheppers at 4.6 and Olivia Corey at 4.3. Avery Beller leads the team with 5.2 digs per outing. Last time these two teams met, September 20th in Sioux City. Ellie Doctor had a career-high 20 kills. Riley Donhofer 9. Ellie White had 8. McKenna Koima had 24 digs in the loss. Dort got beat 19-25, 25-23, 22-25, 25-19, and 15-11. Briarcliff was led by Toria Andre with 9 kills and 7 block assists. Sammy Wassman had 9 kills. Olivia Corey had 22 assists, and Avery Beller got to 24 digs. If memory serves me correctly, in that match, the defenders hit pretty hard by some unforced errors in some critical times, and hopefully the defenders tonight can rectify that as they face the Briarcliff Chargers, looking for their 3rd win of the conference season. Let's take another 2-minute break, and when we are back, we will get set for first serve as the Dordt defenders and Briarcliff Chargers get set for Wednesday night Great Plains Athletic Conference action here in the middle of October. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with more right after this 2-minute timeout on the Wireless World pre-match show.
Welcome to the American State Bank Sports Complex. Let me show you around. So right now we're in the spacious head house of the complex. On my left here we have the concession stand, and then on my right here we have a seating area, whether that's for students, spectators, or fans to come and enjoy before and in between games. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have the space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. So the Dome has impacted the softball team in a variety of ways. First, we used to practice during the winter months over in the rec center, but the limited space availability never really allowed us to hit our full potential, whereas in here, we can fit 2 full-size softball fields. We're also able to start games much earlier in the season. We have a range of equipment available here at the Dome, whether it's the batting cages, the soccer goals, or even a field goal available for the football team. It's a huge opportunity to have the space available to practice in the off-season, especially for our outdoor athletic teams. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. The American State Bank Sports Complex will change not only how we practice as Dordt athletes, but also how we interact with the community as a whole. Thanks for letting me take you on a little tour. Hope you stop by soon.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by New Tech. They're your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, ag, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with New Tech. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Rental. Looking for top-notch rental equipment? Look no further than Rental in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928. Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym. We have had the playing of our national anthems. Now our public address announcer, Mark Christians, is going through the introductions of the rosters for both teams. And coming up for the defenders after tonight, we called it the gauntlet earlier this season, where you get back into the matches against rated teams in the league. Midland on Saturday. Contest with Jamestown coming up a week from Saturday. You got Northwestern on the schedule yet, Dakota Wesleyan, all teams that are either in the ratings or receiving votes, and I will definitely test the defenders over the next couple of weeks in terms of that conference play. Hard to believe we're only 6 matches away from the end of the season, the regular season, and the Dordt defenders, if they want to make the postseason tournament, they got some work to do. Got to make up a match in terms of the win column. They're a game out right now of 8th place. Right now, that cut line would be Mount Marty and Doane at 3-7. The good news, they're only a game in front of the defenders. The bad news, there are 2 of those teams. So you got to leapfrog both of them. Right now, one of those teams would be on the outside looking in. Dordt does have the tiebreaker on Mount Marty because of their head-to-head win earlier this year. Unfortunately, Doane and Hastings have the tiebreaker on the defenders right now, and Briar Cliff won the earlier match between these 2 teams. So these are all the teams that are fighting for that final spot. Morningside right now, they're in the catbird seat in terms of the fight for a spot. They've got 2 games to play with. They're currently 4-6. They're playing Northwestern this evening. Enough about the conference standings. The match tonight between the Dordt defenders and the Briar Cliff Chargers. We told you about these 2 teams. The strengths for the defenders, you take a look at the overall numbers, the body of work, and you would not say this is a team that stands currently 3-13. They're just about even in terms of points at the net with kills and blocks. The thorn in the side has been serve received to a certain degree, and also passing and getting into their offense. I shouldn't hang that all on passing. Just getting into the offense, that has resulted in a little bit lower kill efficiency than we are accustomed to, but they are getting their swings at the net. For the Briar Cliff Chargers, you look at their numbers, they do not have great offensive numbers at the net. Opponents average nearly 3 kills per set more than they do. Ace serves are a little bit closer. They have made up for some of that disparity, though, where they average a point more than their opponents per set on blocks. So they have shored things up with their defensive play at the net. So for the Dordt defenders, they're coming off a loss on Saturday to the Doane Tigers, 3-1, 25-21, 16-25, 22-25, and 22-25. Riley Schweer, 14 kills in that one. Riley Donhofer, 13. For the Chargers, they lost in 5 to Mount Marty. Ended up losing 15-13. Andre had 11 kills in that contest. Back set right side, and we're underway play with volleyball. Donhofer unable to put it away. Briar Cliff out of the middle, and Briar Cliff with the kill. That's Sammy Wassman with the kill. 1-0, Briar Cliff in front. So the Briar Cliff Chargers in front, 1-0. When Dordt has been successful this year, it has been when they've been able to get into the offense, spread the ball around. Riley Schweer with a kill out of the middle. And the Dordt defenders tied at 1-1. When they have been successful this season, and the Dordt defenders at various times, various matches, have been right there with teams. Battled Northwestern, I believe won the race to 15 in all 3 of those sets about a month ago, but unable to close the deal as Northwestern came back to win it. Wassman out of the middle with a kill, and the Briar Cliff Chargers lead it 2-1. Upsetting College of St. Mary here at home, what'll be 2 weeks ago this Saturday. Got into their offense exceptionally well, and for their efforts, McKenna Koima was named the Defensive Player of the Week, and a big part of that was she was 40 for 40 on serve receptions. Taken by Biss, gets it over to MacArthur, set right side. Lusink from the right side for the kill. Brooklyn Lusink ties it 2-2. 2-2 our score. The defenders have had to move things around a little bit. Ellie Doctor not in uniform this evening. I don't know if they'll have her on Saturday as well when they host the Midland Warriors. It's 2-2 set number 1. Riley Schweer serve controlled by the Chargers to the middle. Wassman blocked at the net. Right side attack, unable to put it away. Lusink with the overhand save. Comes back over to Sparts. Sparts roll shot into the net. Point, Briar Cliff. Briar Cliff leads 3-2. We'll keep an eye on some of those other matches happening in the conference this evening as well. The one that I have the most interest in, I guess, impacting where the defenders are in the standings. Doan and the College of St. Mary playing tonight. MacArthur gets it over to Wegg. Ellie Wegg with a kill. Ellie Wegg, the freshman from Worthington, Minnesota, puts it away off the assist from Kelly MacArthur. And the Briarcliff Chargers will get set for serve receive. Serving for the defenders will be Sophie Johnson. So Brooklyn Lusink playing the right side for the defenders on that trip through the rotation. Again, the defenders without Ellie Doctor for a while. See if she's able to go Saturday or not. Set goes to the outside, unable to put it down. And a block put up at the net by the defenders. Dort leads 4-3. 4-3 our score. So 4-3, here come the Chargers out of the middle, and a save by Viss. Viss unable to get the pass up to the net, though. And a point. Point for the Briarcliff Chargers, and it's 4-4. 4-4 our score. Dort on the attack. Set goes outside to Sparts. Sparts roll shot covered by Viss. Gets it over to Johnson. Shoots it over to Sparts. Sparts over the top of the block. Dug by Johnson for Briarcliff. Roll shot, and it goes wide and out of bounds on the attack by McKenna Snow. And the defenders regain the lead at 5-4. 5-4 our score. Dort leading. Serving for the defenders will be Macy Kamler. Kamler leads the team in ace serves this season. Kamler is a junior eligibility-wise, but it sounds like she intends to graduate at the conclusion of this school year. And her serve catches the tape, rolls over, and the defenders lead at 6-4 on the ace. 6-4. Macy Kamler, that comes out to her 14th ace serve of the season. Low hard serve controlled. Here come the Chargers. Set goes to the middle. Andre overhand save by Koima. Kept it alive. Kamler from behind the spike line, unable to put it down. Briarcliff attacking. Set goes right side, and a kill for the Chargers, and Baker. Baker with the kill at 6-5. 6-5 our score. The defenders leading by a point. And roll shot controlled by Kamler. Gets it over to Sophie Johnson. Johnson sets outside to Donhofer. Donhofer unable to, well, she gets it off of the digger for the kill. Donhofer with the kill. And for Riley Donhofer, that is her first kill this evening. Dort leads 7-5, set number 1. Serving for the defenders will be McKenna Koima. Koima, a senior from Rock Valley, Iowa. Serve controlled by the Chargers. Set goes over to Andre. Overhand stab save by Koima, unable to keep it in play. And that'll go as a kill for Andre. Toria Andre with the kill at 7-6. 7-6. And the Chargers short serve taken by Schweer. Johnson over to Donhofer from the left side, unable to put it away. Andre keeps it in play. Donhofer with the pass over to Johnson. Johnson to Cumana. Cumana pushes it over. Here comes Briarcliff attacking from the outside. The left-handed attack by Strouth. Here comes Briarcliff again. Outside attack, unable to put it down. Wassman tips it into the box. Saved again by the Chargers. Comes outside to Strouth. Strouth off of the block. Saved by Koima, but it goes wide and out of bounds. Point Briarcliff. Briarcliff ties at 7-7. McKenna Koima with the stab attempt and then the lunging save. Got it up and over the net, but wide and out of bounds. Point Briarcliff. Chargers serving. Beller. Short serve taken by Koima. Pushed over by Cumana. Here comes Briarcliff, set to the middle. Andre with a tap. Saved by Johnson. Pushed over the net by Kamler. Here comes Briarcliff. Unable to put it down. The attack by Wassman, but eventually it drops, and the Briarcliff Chargers lead 8-7. 3 unanswered by the Chargers to take the 8-7 lead. 8-7 our score. Serving is Avery Beller. Beller, short serve taken by Kamler. Right side, Cumana. Cumana cross court. Dug up and over. Saved by Sophie Johnson. Bump set by Koima. High over to Cumana. Cumana tools it off of the block for the kill. 8-8. Defenders and Briarcliff knotting it up. And serving for the defenders will be MacArthur. So Kelly MacArthur with service. And MacArthur will line it up and send it over. Short serve controlled. It's set to the middle. Andre puts it down. Toria Andre with the kill. So Toria Andre with the kill, and the defenders trail 9-8. 9-8 our score. Serving is Briarcliff's Olivia Corey. MacArthur outside Schweer. Schweer tools it off the block for the kill. Briley Schweer has been more and more effective as the season has gone along. 1.7 kills per set, her average. Coming off a match against Doane where she led the team. Serving is Maddie Viss. Short serve, nearly shanked. Kept alive by Briarcliff. Passed over the net, and a down ball that goes long and out of bounds. That'll go as an attack error against the Briarcliff Chargers. 10-9. Defenders back in front. Back-to-back points by the defenders. Service, Maddie Viss, controlled by Briarcliff. Kept it alive. Left side it goes. Off high hand, saved by MacArthur. Schweer with the pass over to Sparts. Sparts unable to put it away. Now MacArthur will back set it right side to Lusink. Lusink off of the block. Saved by Briarcliff and Corey. Pushed over the net by Wassman. Set goes to the middle. Schweer wide. Gets the sideline and the kill. Briley Schweer gives Dordt an 11-9 lead. 11-9 our score. Madison Biss serves to the sideline. Chargers attacking, and the Chargers with a kill. Sammy Wassman makes it 11-10. Over on the soccer pitch, women's contest. Karina Tell, her 13th goal of the season. The Dordt women lead it 2-0. They're leading Northwestern in that women's soccer contest. The Defender women trying for their 5th win in a row and their 5th in league play. Back set, right side, Lusink. Lusink blocked at the net. Kept alive by Wassman. Pushed down by Lusink. Here comes Briarcliff. Right side attack, tipping cross court, and missing wide is Kirsten Baker. Point defenders. Dordt leads 12-10. Well, this one definitely has the feel of a match where we could play a while. Not saying it'll go more than 3 sets for either team, but the volleys a little bit longer. Pushed over the net, saved by Schweer to MacArthur. Set goes outside Sparts, blocked, covered by Weg. Back to Sparts, blocked, picked up by Viss, but out of bounds. Point Chargers. Chargers trail 12-11. 12-11 our score. Checking some of the other matches underway. Mount Marty leading Hastings in set 1. College of St. Mary leading Doane set number 1. And an ace serve for the Briarcliff Chargers. Chargers with an ace. Bailey Green ties it 12-12. 12-12 as she went to the sideline, and the defenders unable to pick it up cleanly. Controlled by Weg, gets it to MacArthur, right side Lusink. Lusink bangs it off of the net. Here comes Briarcliff, pushed over the net, unable to put it away though, and here come the defenders. Sparts, power tip, covered by Koima off of the block. And it's pushed over the net. Saved by MacArthur, comes back to Weg. Weg tips it over the net, saved by Briarcliff. Outside attack, and the block put up. So the block put up by the defenders results in a point. Dordt leads 13-12. 13-12, Sophie Johnson with service. Serve controlled by the Chargers and Beller. Outside it goes Strouth, unable to put it away. Sophie Johnson with the overhand save, but an errant pass. And the Chargers tie at 13-13. 13-13 our score. So Briar Cliff with Dordt on the attack. Ellie Wegg with the kill from the right side, and Dordt regains the lead 14-13. Now to focus on only one part of my job, our live stats, 1 point off, and I see where the error is. And I would imagine our crack staff of student employees will be right on that at our first break in the action. Dordt leading 14-13. Pushed over the net, saved by the defenders. Koima to Sophie Johnson. Johnson out of the middle. Wegg with the swing. Wegg unable to put it away, and now the save attempt by Beller goes out of play, and that was all set up by Ellie Wegg. And Ellie Wegg, let's see if she gets credit for the kill or not. She won't. That'll go as an attack error on the Chargers, actually, as they did have the block. They got the ball up. Defenders leading 15-13, pushed over the net, saved. Koima to Donhofer. Donhofer over the block, saved by the Chargers. Chargers outside to Snow. Snow unable to put it away. Sophie Johnson outside Donhofer. Donhofer with the kill. Dordt leads 16-13. 16-13. And the Chargers on serve receive. Serving will be Kamler. Kamler jump serve, overpass, and Donhofer tries to put it away. It's dug, though, by Beller. Roll shot saved by Sophie Johnson. Bump set outside Cumana. Cumana with a swing. Dug by the Chargers. Chargers attacking. Left side off of the block is Snow. And Snow with the kill at 16-14. (16-14) defenders by 2. Neither team has used a timeout yet. And the Chargers have service taken by Kamler to Sophie Johnson. Right side Cumana over the block. Saved by Briar Cliff. Briar Cliff attacking. Set goes outside through the block. Saved by Kamler to Sophie Johnson. Outside Donhofer, and a block put up by the Chargers. Strouth with the block. So Strouth and Andre teaming up for that block, and the defender lead is 16-15. 16-15, serve over the net, taken by Kamler to Sophie Johnson. Back set right side, Wegg. Wegg tools it over the block for the kill. 17-15, defenders trying to fight off the rally. Ellie Wegg with her third kill. Defenders lead 17-15. Chargers attacking. Set goes outside, and a kill for the Chargers and McKenna Snow. McKenna Snow with the kill at 17-16. So we were tied at 13. Dordt rattled off 3 in a row to take a 16-13 lead. And Dort's been playing with the lead since. Short serve taken by Schweer to Johnson. Johnson slides. Schweer unable to put it down. Set to Strouth. Strouth blocked at the net. And the defenders lead 18-16. A solo block put up by Riley Donhofer. Riley Donhofer with the kill. With the solo block. Also going to give Briley Schweer half of that one. She was in the vicinity. Kelly MacArthur with serve. Taken by the Chargers. Overpass, and no overpass. Just passed into the net. That'll go as an ace for the defenders. So Kelly MacArthur with an ace serve. Dordt leads 19-16, and the Chargers will call a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Charged to Briar Cliff. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
This Dort Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Suin, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
And brought to you by Huber's Plumbing and Heating. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Orange City will exceed your expectations. Thanks to these Dort Media Network sponsors, Ski Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether building or replacing, we have the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski Bout and see the difference. Ski Bout Window and Door.
Thanks to M&H True Value. Behind every project is a true value. Start right, start here. M&H True Value.
(19-16), Defenders with a 3-point lead. Trying to close out set number 1. Kelly MacArthur with service. MacArthur, a junior from Minneapolis, Minnesota. 10 aces this season for her. And her floater taken by the Chargers. Chargers attacking. Outside Strouth off of the block. Saved by Lusing. Kept alive by Koima. Goes outside to Donhofer. Roll shot. Saved by the Chargers and Beller. Outside it goes. And unable, putting it away is Sammy Wassman. Dort unable to close the block. It's 19-17. 19-17 Defenders. Set number 1. Dort trying to close out the set and take a 1-0 lead. Serve to the back line is long and out of bounds. Defenders inch closer to the needed 25 points. So the Defenders leading by 3. And serving will be Maddie Viss. Maddie Viss serving. And Maddie Viss with the short floater controlled by Briar Cliff. Block put up by the Defenders on the attack by Wassman. Now down ball saved by Koima. Gets it over to Lusink. Lusink bumps it over to Sparts. Unable to put it down. Now here comes Briar Cliff and the attack to the back line and a kill for Taryn Notham. Notham, the Orange City native, with the kill. And the Briar Cliff Chargers back to within 2, 18-17. Dort trying to hold off the rally. Briar Cliff's J.C. Johnson serve taken by Viss. Gets it to MacArthur. Sets to the middle. Schweer over the kill. 21-18. Defenders by 3. Serving is Briley Schweer. So Schweer with service. Defenders leading by 3. Briar Cliff does have a timeout remaining if they want to use them. Wassman gets it back. Her attack and her swing hits the antenna. Point Defenders. And Dort leads 22-18. And Coach Lindsay Weatherford has seen enough. She wants her second timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products. Casey'sBakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Beaver Eye Care, serving Sioux Center and the surrounding communities for over 30 years. Come see Dr. Paul Beaver, Dr. Dan Causing, or Dr. Reese Beaver for all your comprehensive eye care needs. This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
The Dort Defenders with a 22-18 lead. Briar Cliff has used both of their timeouts. And serving is Briley Schweer. Schweer serve short, controlled. Set goes to the right side, unable to put it away. The attack by Wassman. Here comes Dort, overpass, and Briarcliff puts it down. Wassman is there to put it away. Dort leads 22-19. So a 3-point lead, and Dort's got both of their timeouts remaining. Weg tried to get up in the middle and get that block put up. And the Briarcliff Chargers trying to chip away at the lead. Serve controlled. Set goes outside through the block. Set goes to the middle, tip to the back corner, and a kill to the back corner by Kirsten Baker. 22-20. Kirsten Baker with the kill. So Briarcliff with serve, trailing by 2. Dort needs a point, stop the rally, and Sparks blocked at the net point, 22-21. Sparks with the kill, and Coach Jackie Smith up off of the bench. She'll use a timeout. Today's broadcast brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products, caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Today's Dort Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch. Buffet, carry out, or delivery.
Joyner and Svort Dentistry, providing the latest in dental technology in a warm, comfortable, and relaxing environment. And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
The defenders use their first timeout, leading 22-21. Serve catches the tape. Lucing got to it. Dort blocked at the net. Dort reloads. Outside it goes Sparts, unable to put it away. Set goes to the outside, Snow. Snow over the block. Saved by MacArthur. Set left side, Sparts. Sparts with a kill. No, they say the ball hit the intent on point Briarcliff. Chargers on a 4-0 run right here. Dort stuck in a rotation. They got to get through this one. They've given up 4 points in a row here. Chargers serving for the lead. Bailey Green serve taken by Vest. Set to the middle. Wag bangs it off of the block for the kill. So Ellie Wag with the kill, and the defenders back in front. The defenders back in front by a point, 23-22. Briarcliff's out of timeouts. Set goes to the middle, covered by Coim off the deflection, back to Wag. Wag tips it over the block, saved by Briarcliff, keep it alive. This will be a down ball, controlled by Vest. Saved by Johnson on the set, quick attack middle, Wag unable to put it away. Saved by Johnson for the Chargers, cross-court shot, Coima digs it up. Comes back right side, MacArthur. MacArthur banks it off of the block for the kill, and Dort's at set point. So the defenders at set point, 24-22. Serving Sophie Johnson, short serve. Briarcliff attacking. Outside it goes, and a cross-court shot, and the kill for Wenzel. Wenzel with the kill, one of 2 left-handed attackers for Briarcliff, occupying the right side. And serving for Briarcliff is Sheppers. Short serve, Dort gets to it. Johnson right side, Wag for the kill. Ellie Wag with the kill, and the Dort defenders take set 1, 25-23. Fighting off the Briarcliff rally that saw them tied up at 22-22. Dort scores the last 3 points of the set, though, and they win it 25-22. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 2 minutes.
Hello, fans of Defender Sports. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a friend or family member of a player or coach, or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. But going into each and every game, there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has, and that's a game plan. If these players and coaches are willing to put this much time into planning for a game, how much more important is putting together a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, but if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, we've been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things more important than finances, while being good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to their care. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media. Check out our podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or your favorite podcast app, or schedule a complimentary meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money.
You're listening to KIHK and watching the Dordt Media Network. Glad to have you along with me as the Dordt Defenders take set number one by a final of 25-23. The Briarcliff Chargers rallying, got it back to 22-22 after trailing 22-18, scored 4 points in a row to knot it, but the Defenders had an answer and end up winning it by that final of 25-22. Want to double check that final. I have 25-23 written one spot, 25-22 another, and of course it's gone off of my screen at the moment. So Dordt winning set number one. We'll get to some numbers in just a moment. 25-23, that's right. Briarcliff did break Dordt's service to get it back to 24-23, but Dordt won at 25-23. Leaders for the Defenders so far: 5 kills for Weg, 4 for Schweer. For the Chargers, Wassman had 5 and Baker had 3. An attack error by the Defenders, and we're underway with set number 2. Briarcliff leading 1-0. Serving for the Chargers will be Baker. Kirsten Baker serves, right hand, controlled by Kamler to MacArthur. Set right side, Donhofer unable to put it down, pushed over the net, and finding the middle for the kill is Sheppers, the setter. 2-0 our score. Sheppers, one of 2 transfers for Briarcliff from Presentation College. Presentation closing last spring. Set goes left side. Schweer blocked at the net. Point Briarcliff, and Briarcliff leads at 3-0. 3-0 our score. So the Defenders with a win in set 1, but now Briarcliff short serve taken by Kamler. Comes back outside to Kamler. Kamler blocked at the net, though, and the kill for Briarcliff. The block put up by Andre makes it 4-0. 4-0 our score. Serve taken by Koima. Right side Schweer. Schweer over the block. Schweer with the kill. Schweer with the kill makes it 4-1. Defenders down by 3. So the Chargers set for serve receive from Madison Viss. And Maddie Viss. Short serve, and it's passed over the net, taken by MacArthur. She makes first contact, so now Schweer will set it right side of Lusink, blocked at the net. Briarcliff, Dort keeps it alive, and 4 contacts called on the defenders. So the defenders unable to keep it alive. It's 5-1. Chargers in set number 1, or up to this point, a 170 kill efficiency. Dort 136. Outside it goes Sparks off high hands. Saved by Shepard. Set goes to the middle, and the kill out of the middle for Andre makes it 6-1. 6-1, Dort's trailing by 5, and the defenders need a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute.
Hello, fans of Defender Sports. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a
Today's Dort Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym. A reminder that our pregame and postgame shows are brought to you by Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. McKenna Koima set goes right side of Lusink. Lusink over the top of the block. Briarcliff scrambling, and the save attempt by Sammy Wassman made it over the net, but not before it glanced off the antenna. Out of bounds. Dort trailing 6-2. 6-2 our score. Briley Schweer with service. And Briley Schweer serves short. Set goes outside. Wassman unable to put it down. Maddie Viss on the attack. Set goes middle to Weg. Weg dug up by Briarcliff. Controlled. Lusink there to cover the tip. Set comes back over to Sparks. Sparks with a kill. It's 6-3. Well, the defenders won set 1. 25-23, they trail in set 2, though 6-3. They've got their work cut out for them. Fortunately, they have a little bit of time to make up the difference. Schweer's serve taken by the Chargers. Set goes outside. Wassman unable to put it down. Overpass. Andre tries to put it away, and she does. A little bit of a delay there before Toria Andre gets credit for the kill on the overpass. Coming up this weekend, we've got Dort hockey on the Dort Media Network. We have Dort football on KIHK Saturday from Jamestown, North Dakota. 1 o'clock kickoff there. Lusink blocked at the net. Saved. Set goes outside. Sparks with a kill. Taryn Sparks attacking from the left side for the kill. Sophie Johnson will serve. Johnson so far today with 6 assists. Chargers attack, set right side, dug by Johnson. McKenna Coyam with a bump set, right side MacArthur. MacArthur back line, misses long and out of bounds, point Briarcliff. Chargers lead 8-4. Also this weekend, Dort Volleyball will be at home against Midland. That'll be a 3 o'clock varsity start time and a 1:30 start time for the junior varsity. You can watch those matches on the Dort Media Network. No volleyball on Friday night. Serve to the back line. Taken by Viss. Gets it to Sophie Johnson. Right side Kamler blocked at the net. I beg your pardon. Sparts blocked at the net. Point Briar Cliff. It's 9-4 Briar Cliff. Dort's used one timeout already. That was at 4-0. Had the lead down to 7-3 and 8-4. Now it's grown back to 5. Weg banks it off of the block. Now a save by Briar Cliff. Dort attacking, tipped over the block, and Sparts actually, Briar Cliff closes the block, and it drops back on Dort's side. Briar Cliff leads 10-4. Dort's got to play their way out of this. Trailing 10-4, need to piece together a couple of points. Break the string, stay within striking distance. Serve to the sideline, taken by Maddie Viss. Sophie Johnson back over to MacArthur. Dug by the libero Beller. Outside it comes. The swing by Notham, saved by Dort. Attacking Sparts. Sparts for the kill. Beller tried to get out of the way, and that one brushed off of her shoulder before it ended up out of bounds. Serving for the defenders will be Macy Kamler, the Shickley, Nebraska native. 10-5 defenders. Down 5, short serve. And the Chargers scrambling. Corey kept it alive. Briar Cliff sends it over the net. Free ball comes back to Donhofer. Donhofer to the back corner for the kill, and Dort back to within 4, 10-6. 10-6 our score. Riley Donhofer with the kill. She tips it to the back corner. Macy Kamler with service. And Macy Kamler with an ace serve. Her second of the night. Dort back to within 3 points, 10-7. 10-7 our score. Macy Kamler serving. Kamler short serve taken by Beller. Set goes to the middle, tipped over the block. Koima there to dig it up. Comes back right side. Cumana blocked at the net, and a block for the Chargers. They regain a 4-point lead at 11-7. So the Chargers make it 11-7. Taryn Notham and Sammy Wassman teaming up for that block for the Chargers. Bailey Green serving. She was effective in set number 1. She had an ace serve in set number 1. Taken by Kamler to Johnson outside. Donhofer save. Green keeps it alive. Sends it left side over to Snow. Snow unable to put it down. Dort attacking. Set middle. Weg kill. Ellie Weg with the kill. It's 11-8. 11-8 our score. After our next timeout, we'll take a look around the league at what's happening in the other conference matches. Short serve controlled by Briar Cliff. Set outside Snow. Snow tips to the back corner. Saved by Kamler to Sophie Johnson. Sends it outside Donhofer. Donhofer blocked at the net. Covered by Kamler at the spike line. Back over to Donhofer. Blocked at the net. Schweer covers it. Back over to Sophie Johnson. Now to Schweer. Schweer out of the middle. Glances it off of a digger. Point defenders. Dort back to within 2, 11-9. This is as close as Dort has been since the early going. Serve by McKenna Koima. Chargers attacking Corey off of the set. Kamler to Donhofer. Donhofer unable to put it away. Saved by Beller. Outside it goes to Wenzel. Wenzel with a swing. Dort keeps it alive. Overpass to the back line. Saved by Kamler again. Back to Donhofer. Donhofer with a swing. Dug by Wenzel. Wenzel unable to put it down. Beller kept it alive. Now to Donhofer. Donhofer tools it off the block for the kill. It's 11-10. Riley Donhofer with her 4th kill. And the defenders are back to within a point at 11-10. Dort rallying, back to within 1. Serve short, taken by Beller. Back set. And the attack goes long and out of bounds, and we are tied 11-11 off the attack error by Briar Cliffs. Kirsten Baker, I believe. Nope, that's Wenzel. Wenzel with the attack error. That was number 18. Now a joust at the net. One out by Schweer, and the defenders have scored 5 in a row, 8 of the last 9, and they take the lead at 12-11. 12-11, McKenna Koima with service. And Koima's serve, an overpass on the serve receive. Riley Donhofer puts it away. Dort leads 13-11, and Briarcliff needs a timeout. Timeout to Lindsay Weatherford and the Briarcliff Chargers. Dort leads 13-11, set number 2. Back with this timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Thanks to Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
To 11 our score. Dort leading by 2 after trailing 10-4. So they have gone on a 9-1 run. Serve to the sideline is wide and out of bounds by McKenna Koima. Point Briarcliff. Briarcliff back on the board, trailing 13-12. Sheppers with service. And the serve is controlled by Kamler. Johnson, right side, Cumana. Cumana down the line, kill. Isa Cumana with a kill makes it 14-12. 14-12. The defenders leading by 2. So the defenders in the driver's seat. Serve is short, controlled, and the tap over, controlled by Dort. Set right side to Lusink. Lusink tools it off of the block for the kill. 15-12, defenders leading by 3. Briarcliff has used a timeout here in this set. Dort has as well, so both teams have one timeout remaining. MacArthur jump serve, nearly an overpass. Sheppers gets the set up and the kill. Well, I promised to look around the scoreboard. It is Hastings leading Mount Marty 1-0 and leading in set 2, 18-12. College of St. Mary beat Doane. They lead now 2-0, 25-17 and 25-23. Northwestern and Morningside Northwestern, a 27-25 winner in set number 1. Tipped over the net by Donhofer. Dort leading 15-13 here in set 2, leading in the match 1-0. Set goes outside to Snow. Snow dug by Koima. Pushed over the net by Schweer. Saved by Sheppers. Sheppers with the set outside to Snow. Snow with a kill. McKenna Snow with a kill. It's 15-13. Dort won set 1. Beg your pardon, 15-14 here. Dort won set 1, 25-23. And we've seen one lead change here in set number 2. Schweer unable to put it down, saved by Sheppers. Now a roll shot to the back corner by Snow, long and out of bounds. Point Dort. Dort holds off the rally for the time being at 16-14. 16-14 our score. Dort leading by 2. And the serve to the sideline taken by Snow. 2 Sheppers. Slide right side, Andre. Andre with a kill. It's 16-15. 16-15. Dort trailing, leading by 1. Briarcliff refusing to fade, though. Thought Dort had the momentum behind him, but the timeout stopped the momentum. We played basically even since. Lusink blocked at the net, kept alive by Viss. Back to the net, gets it over to Sparts. Sparts cross court, wide, not out of bounds, 16 all. Had two ties now, one at 11-11. That was as Dort took the lead for the first time. Set goes outside to Sparts. Sparts blocked at the net. Briarcliff keeps it alive. Chargers attacking. Andre with a kill. 17-16. Briarcliff regains the lead. Dort has a timeout remaining. Dort leads in the match 1-0. Serving for the Chargers is Avery Beller, the libero. Serve taken by Viss to Schweer. Schweer kept it alive. Briarcliff keeps it alive. Dug by MacArthur on the attack by Andre out of the middle. Pushed over the net by Lusink. Saved by Beller. Strouth unable to put it down. Dort there to cover it. MacArthur back outside Sparts. Cross court misses it wide and out of bounds. Tough shot. Didn't quite get on top of it enough. And Briarcliff leads 18-16 as Dort goes cross court on that shot. Now Kamler will line up on the outside. So Kamler into the match. Viss, middle Schweer. Schweer blocked at the net. Schweer over the kill. Blocked. And the Chargers now in a 5-0 run, 7 of the last 8. Briarcliff leads 19-16. Dort may need to think about a timeout if they don't get this point. Beller with service. Short serve taken by Koima to MacArthur. Right side Schweer. Schweer blocked at the net, covered by MacArthur. Bump set coming from Koima. Outside it goes Kamler. Kamler tools it off of the block for the kill. So Macy Kamler bangs it off of the block for a kill. Briarcliff leading though 19-17. Dort's got to regroup. Have to rally here after having the lead and relinquishing it. Errant pass by Briarcliff. This will be a free ball. Pushed over by Beller, the libero. MacArthur quick set to Wag. Wag with the tip. Briarcliff might have gotten away with a carry, and now it's pushed over by Shepherd. Shepherd's with a kill. That one was borderline, but we have seen officials this season. They're more lax in terms of giving athletes an opportunity to make plays. And that's exactly what happened there, in my opinion. Briarcliff the recipient of it. Kamler over the overhand pass. Right side Lusink tips over the block. Saved by Briarcliff. Kept it alive. Pushed over the net by Beller. Free ball defenders. MacArthur right side Lusink. Mistimed the attack. Then on the off speed gets the kill. Talon Betcher unable to keep it in play. Dort trails 20-18. Lusink will check out of the match. Dort won set 1, 25-23. Briarcliff leads set 2, 20-18. Sophie Johnson with serve. Briarcliff attacking out of the middle. Dort digs it up with Koima. Pushed over the net by Wag. Saved, and Wag triggers the kill for the defenders. Dort got into system simply because McKenna Koima refused to give up on that one. And the defenders back to within a point at 20-19. Ellie Wag getting that kill. An attack out of the middle, wide and out of bounds by Strouth, and the defenders have tied it 20-all. Oh, a 2-0 lead in this match would be big for the defenders. Play from in front. Briarcliff. Set goes outside, saved by Viss. Got it over to Johnson. One hand set to Kamler, pushed it over. Set goes to the middle, and banging it off of the block for the kill is Wassman, and Briarcliff leads 21-20. The defenders for the match, 137 kill efficiency for the Chargers, 163. Dort's had more swings, though, 95 to Briarcliff's 85. Briarcliff has scored 9 points off of blocks. Dort has gotten 3. Serve taken by Kamler. Outside it goes, unable to put it away. Kamler dug that time by Corey. Cross-court shot saved by Koima. Set to the middle, Wag. Wag with the attack, pushed over the block. And we've got a player in the net for Briarcliff. Point defenders. Dort ties it 21-all. 21-21. 21-21 Dort and Briar Cliff. Set number 2. Dort leading 1-2. Kamler's serve controlled by the Chargers, and a down ball into the net by Johnson. Point defenders. Dort regains the lead 22-21 on the attack error. Briar Cliff has kept their attack errors down, had 14 so far. Kamler's jump serve taken by the Chargers and Johnson. Roll shot saved by Koima to Sophie Johnson. Back to Wag. Wag out of the middle with the kill. 23-21 Briar Cliff trailing, and Briar Cliff will call the timeout. So the defenders own a 2-point lead with 2 points to go, trying for the 2-0 lead. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Here we live between big city and small town, but we don't do anything halfway. We play in a community that's safe for families while providing our kids big city opportunities. We work in a place proud of its rural history that's already writing its future in science and technology. This is a place where we love our neighbors and where a small town is more like a big family. Sioux Center, live life in the middle of everything.
Today's Dort Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University. Thanks for watching.
This Dort Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction. Rob Suen, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
Five match. Serving Macy Kamler. Kamler's short serve. Briar Cliff picks it up. Set goes outside to around the block. Saved by Kamler to Sophie Johnson. Back to Wag. Wag tips back corner. Misses. Long and out of bounds. Point Briar Cliff. Briar Cliff down by 1 off the attack error. 23-22. Bailey Green serving. And the serve taken by Kamler. Set goes outside. Donhofer unable to put it away. Set to Cumana wide and out of bounds, and we're tied 23-all. Well, the defenders need a point here. Break the tie and get to set point. Serving for the Chargers. Koima to Johnson. Wag blocked at the net, covered by Koima. Back to Sophie. Sophie to Donhofer unable to put it away. Set goes right side over the top of the block. Wenzel. Dort attacking. Sophie back over to Donhofer around the block. Snow tools it off of the block for the kill. Briar Cliff leads 24-23. Briar Cliff now at set point after trailing 23-21. They've scored 3 in a row to lead 24-23. They're serving for the win in set number 2. When we're back in 1 minute, this time out brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products, caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's Dort Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University. Thanks for watching.
This Dort Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction. Rob Suen, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
Short serve taken by Koima as we resume play. Set right side Wag. Wag unable to put it away. Here comes Briarcliff. Briarcliff for the win in set 2. Unable to put it down. Saved by Koima. Kept alive by Wag. Pushed over the net by Koima. Saved by Briarcliff. Chargers attacking. Tip to the sideline. Dort trying to keep it alive. And it's passed over the net by Don Hopper. Here comes Briarcliff. Briarcliff attacking. Left side. Tools it off the block for the kill. Snow. And Briarcliff wins set 2, coming from behind to do it, 25-23. Briarcliff wins set 2 to even the match, 25-23. We'll be back with set number 3 from the DeWitt Gym in 2 minutes.
Special thanks to all our Dordt Media Network sponsors. Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Van Englenhoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency throughout Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Englenhoven Agency Sioux Center advisors Mark Holsoff or Lisa Dykstra.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym. Couple of new sponsors. Haven't quite worked out all of the details yet on the KIHK spots, but we want to welcome in the Grain House located in Hull, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. They have a big city feel located only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening next year in Sanborn. So welcome to the Grain House, and also Snyder Insurance. Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Welcome to those two new sponsors, and glad to have them along with us. And if you are interested in sponsoring our broadcasts on the Dordt Media Network and KIHK, we do have a variety of options available for you. Easiest person to contact would be yours truly. Contact information is online. Go Dort.com and look for the Mike Biker links, and love to hear from you if you're interested in that. Well, the Briarcliff Chargers have turned this essentially into a best-of-3 match. Slide to the right, Schweer. Schweer with the kill. And the Dordt defenders lead 1-0 in set number 3. Dordt won set 1, 25-23. Briarcliff wins set 2, 25-23. The defenders led by Ellie Weig so far with 8 kills. Briley Schweer has 7. And Riley Donhofer has 5. 15 digs for McKenna Koima. For the Briarcliff Chargers, Wassman has 6. And Andre has 5. Andre has been a menace at the net defensively. 1 solo and 3 block assists. Dordt tooling it off of the block for the kill. So another kill for the defenders. That one for Macy Kamler. Kamler makes it 2-0. 2-0 our score. Served by MacArthur. Saved by Briarcliff. Chargers attack outside Snow. Snow with a kill. 2-1. 2-1 defenders. Set number 3. And in soccer play, well, Northwestern has scored a goal in the 58th minute, making it 2-1 defenders. Kamler to MacArthur. MacArthur, Schweer. Schweer tips it over the block. Here comes Briarcliff attacking outside through the block. Saved by Koima to MacArthur. MacArthur outside to Donhofer. Donhofer wide and out of bounds. We're tied 2-2. Volleyball play. Hastings leading Mount Marty now 2-0. Trailing in set 3 though. College of St. Mary's zeroing in on a sweep of Doan, it appears. Set goes to the middle. Brooklyn Lusink. Lusink with a kill makes it 3-2. Northwestern looking like they're going to take a 2-0 lead against Morningside. They lead set 2 22-17 after winning set 1 27-25. Briarcliff on serve, receive. Outside it goes Snow. Snow banks it off of the block. Lusink got a hand on it. Couldn't find where the ball was, though, and it drops to the floor. It's 3-3. 3-3 our score. Beller with service, the libero for the Chargers, wearing the white jersey tonight with the blue sleeves underneath. Set goes outside Kamler. Kamler with a swing, now an overpass. Kamler trying to put it away and misses wide and out of bounds. Thought maybe there was a touch at the net. There was not. And the attack goes wide and out of bounds. It's 4-3. 4-3 defenders. Down by a point. Short serve taken by Schweer. Gets it to MacArthur under it. Back set right side Lusink. Lusink off of the tape down. 4-4. 4-4 our score. Well, now they've got my attention over at the soccer field. Keeping an eye on that one. Dordt leading 2-1. Trying to hang on against Northwestern. Trying to get a split in that women's and men's doubleheader. The attack by Briarcliff's Beller chasing it down, and Beller well off of the floor going after that one. And the Briarcliff Chargers with service. I should say with serve receive, and that'll go as a delayed ace for the defenders. Dordt leads 6-4. 6-4 defenders. Briley Schweer with that serve. I called it a delayed ace. Here's the attack out of the middle, and Ellie White puts a block up. And the Dordt defenders with a 7-4 lead. 7-4 defenders. Schweer serve short, controlled by Briarcliff, and could be another ace. We'll wait for the official indication from our scorekeeper. Schweer had an ace serve earlier in the stretch, has extended the lead for Dordt up to 8-4, and that is a second ace serve for Briley Schweer in the sequence. And for the evening, Schweer now has a couple of ace serves. Outside it goes Kamler. Kamler off of the block, saved by Briarcliff. Set goes to Strouth. Strouth tools it off of the block for the kill. It's 8-5. 8-5. Briarcliff Chargers with a 3-point deficit to try and make up. Serve down the line, taken by Kamler. Gets it to MacArthur. Back to Kamler. Kamler with a roll shot and the kill. Macy Kamler makes it 8-6 with a roll shot from the left side. For Kamler, that is her 4th kill. And the defender lead is 9-5. 9-5. Sophie Johnson with serve. Chargers attacking. Off high hand. Saved by Viss. Pushed over the net by Sophie Johnson. Here comes Briarcliff off the attack and the kill. That's Wassman. Wassman's makes it 9-6. Pardon me, 9-6. That's correct. 9-6. Defender set for serve receive. This time by J.C. Johnson. And J.C. Johnson sends it to the back line long and out of bounds. Dordt extends the lead 10-6 on the service error. For the Chargers, that is their 3rd service error. No, just their second. Second service error by the Chargers. But Macy Kamler with an ace serve. Macy Kamler with another ace, her 3rd. And the defender lead is 11-6. 11-6. Kamler's serve again taken by Wassman. Briarcliff unable to get a clean attack out of it. Dordt attacks. Donhofer with the down ball. Set right side, and Baker with the kill. Baker makes it 11-7. Now we have seen that leads really aren't safe. Both teams rallying at different times. 11-7. Green, short serve taken by Koima. Gets it to Sophie Johnson. Set goes to Donhofer, unable to put it down. Set goes outside, tooling it off of the block. Donhofer picks it up with one hand, gets it to Wegg. Wegg with a tip out of the middle, kill. So Ellie Wegg with the kill. Ellie Wegg, looking at her numbers, that's her 9th kill against 1 error and 21 attacks. Dordt loads up. Sophie backs at Cumana. Cumana with a swing. That one up into the rafters, controlled by Briarcliff. Now a down ball by the Chargers, but it goes wide and out of bounds by Corey. Point defenders. Dordt leads 13-7. (13-7) our score. And pushed over the net, saved by Sophie Johnson. Schweer backs at Donhofer. Donhofer with a swing, controlled by Briarcliff. Outside it goes Snow. Snow with a swing, controlled by the defenders. Outside it goes Donhofer. Donhofer unable to push it down, and now the ball ends up trickling over the net. And the defenders lead 14-7, and the Chargers, Lindsay Weatherford, needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor, charged to Briarcliff. Dordt leading 14-7 this timeout, brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
This live stream broadcast brought to you by Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center, your source for quality automotive parts for your car or truck. Let them use their knowledge to help you find the right vehicle battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and other parts needed to get your job done. Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center.
McKenna Koima with service. And Koima, short serve controlled by the Chargers. Chargers attacking outside off high hand. Saved by Kamler. Gets it over to Sophie. Sophie keeps it alive over to Schweer. Schweer unable to put it away. Corey tips it over, with the one-handed set controlled by the defenders. Right side Cumana. Cumana with the swing and the kill. 15-7. And the serve by McKenna Koima. That one ends up in the tape. Point Briar Cliff, and the Chargers trail 15-8, but they do break the string of 4 points in a row by the defenders and 7 of the last 8. So Dordt has now scored 7 of the last 9. Serving for Briar Cliff will be Yen Sheppers. Sheppers serve controlled by Kamler to Sophie. Right side Cumana. Cumana with a kill. 16-8 defenders. Kelly MacArthur with serve, so the defenders trying to take a 2-1 lead in this one. They've got a nice start to it here in set number 3. Oh, you look back though, and well, you can't look back. I can, team can't. Set number 2 where you have an opportunity to take a 2-0 lead. Block put up at the net by Schweer and Donhofer point defenders. Dordt leads 17-8. (17-8) our score. And the serve taken by Briar Cliff. Briar Cliff with the swing and the kill for Andre. Andre with the kill at 17-9. (17-9) Chargers. And serving is Betcher. Betcher's serve taken by Kamler to MacArthur. Outside Schweer. Schweer roll shot saved by Briar Cliff. Outside it goes to Strouth. Strouth tips it over the block. Saved by MacArthur. Outside it goes Donhofer. Donhofer tools it over the block for the kill. It's 18-9. 18-9. Madison Viss with service. So Maddie Viss will line it up and send it over. Viss's serve taken by Briar Cliff. Sheppers to Andre. Andre with a kill. It's 18-10. And Beller has service for the Chargers. Beller, the libero, takes her spot, middle service area. Koima. Outside the set goes to Kamler. Kamler off the assist, or the set by MacArthur, and a kill by the Chargers. Chargers not going away here in this one. Not really close, but not getting blown out. It's a 7-point lead right now, 18-11, taken by Viss. To MacArthur outside Kamler. Kamler unable to put it away. Briar Cliff scrambling and pushed over the net by Andre. Saved by Viss. MacArthur, Schweer. Schweer tips back corner. Saved by Briar Cliff. Chargers attack outside, and we've got a double contact called on Wassman. The officials that time, little choice, had to call that one. I mentioned earlier that they're really allowing teams, allowing the players to make more plays. 19-11, Dordt by 7. Serve to the sideline and an ace serve for Briley Schweer. Dordt leads 20-11. 20-11, Briley Schweer with the ace for Dordt. That's their 8th. Schweer with her 3rd, matching Kamler for team and match honors. Schweer serve taken by Strouth. Pushed over the net by Wassman. Wassman with another kill. Wassman with, I believe, her 10th kill now. She leads all players. Emily Weig has 9 for the defenders. Donhofer has 7. 20-12. And the serve is controlled by Kamler. Gets it to MacArthur. Back outside Kamler. Kamler off of the tape. Wide and out of bounds. Point Briar Cliff. Kamler tried to go cross court with that one. It caught the tape and went the width of the court and out of bounds. 2013 defenders. Bump set outside MacArthur. MacArthur to Kamler. Kamler roll shot. Both Dort has 2 timeouts remaining. Briar Cliff has 1. Set goes outside to Kamler. Kamler saved by Beller. Corey with a set to Strouth. Strouth tools it off of the block for the kill. 2014. And serving for the Chargers will be Corey. Corey serve taken by Viss. MacArthur to Wag. Wag dug by Corey. Bump set by Beller. Outside Strouth. Strouth unable to put it down. Passed over the net by Wag. Saved by Briar Cliff. Briar Cliff attacking out of the middle. Wassman. Wassman unable to put it down. Right side it goes Lusink. Lusink blocked at the net, but it falls on Briar Cliff's side. Point defenders. So Lusink records the kill. It's 21-14 defenders. And Sophie Johnson has service. Johnson's serve is into the tape. Point Briar Cliff. And Briar Cliff trails by 6, 21-15. (21-15). Jace Johnson with service. And Johnson serve taken by Kamler to Sophie. Sophie right side Wag. Wag bangs it off of the block for a kill. That's her 10th. Defenders lead 22-15. And Macy Kamler has service. Kamler with serve. And the serve to the back line is, we had a player touch it for the Briar Cliff Chargers. So an ace serve for Kamler. It's 23-15. 23-15 our score. Briar Cliff attacking right side off of the block, saved by the defenders. Johnson back right to Kimana. Kimana blocked at the net. Point Briar Cliff. Briar Cliff trails 23-16. So the Chargers staying within 7 at 23-16. And serving will be Bailey Green. Green service. And Green serve taken by Kamler to Sophie. Comes back over to Donhofer. Donhofer dug by Briar Cliff. Passed over the net. Free ball taken by Kamler to Sophie. Sophie to Donhofer. Blocked at the net. Saved by Koima. Johnson to Wag. Wag tips it over the block. Saved by Briar Cliff. Briar Cliff unable to put it away. Here's Kumano with a roll shot. And Kumano with a kill. Issa Kumano with the kill. And the Dort defenders at set point, 24-16. 24-16, defenders serving. McKenna Koima. And Koima served to the back line. Saved by Avery Beller. Pushed over the block. Saved by Koima. Picked up by Sophie. Pushed over the net by Schweer. Here comes Briar Cliff. Set goes outside, off of the block, saved by Koima to Sophie. Sophie touches it to Kumana. Kumana blocked at the net, covers it herself. Kamler over the bump set outside Donhofer off the high set, kill. Donhofer with the kill, and the Dort defenders win set 2, 25-16. The defenders up 2-1 as we head to set number 3. You're listening to Dort Volleyball on KIHK and watching the Dort Media Network. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym right after this 2-minute timeout.
Today's broadcast brought to you by German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1981. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner, online at germanfarmers.com. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today. Serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2727. 2313. The Defenders with a win in set number 3. We head to set number 4 with Dordt leading 2-1. Around the conference, Mount Marty took set 3 from Hastings. They lead in set 4 3-2, so that one very early on. College of St. Mary sweeps Doane 3-0. Northwestern leads Morningside 2-0, leading in set 3 15-11. In this match, the Defenders led by Ellie Wags, 10 kills. Riley Donhofer has 8, 7 for Briley Schweer, 6 for Brooklyn Lusick, 19 assists for Sophie Johnson, 20 digs for McKenna Koima, 11 for Macy Kamler. For the Briarcliff Chargers so far, Sammy Wassman with 10, 7 kills each for Snow and Andre, 22 assists for Sheppers, 21 digs for Beller. Reminder that today's pregame and postgame shows are brought to you by Wireless World, your Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. You can visit them at wirelessworld.com. So the Defenders winning set 3, 25-16, really in command from the start. See if they can do it again here in set number 4 and close it out. Briarcliff unable to handle the serve cleanly initially. Now pushed over the net. Dordt scrambling. Cumana keeps it alive. Passed over the net by Koima. Here comes Briarcliff. Chargers attacking. Sheppers with the set middle to Andre, and Andre over the point. Briarcliff leads 1-0. 1-0 Briarcliff with a kill. And for Toria Andre, the senior from Vermilion, averaging 2.2 kills and 1.2 blocks per set for the Chargers this season. Outside it goes, unable to put it away is Donhofer. Briarcliff attacking to Strouth. Block put up by Donhofer and Schweer. So a point for the Defenders, and we're tied 1-1. 1-1 our score. On soccer action, Northwestern is just tied at 2-2 with under 5 minutes to go. Set goes to Andre. Andre unable to put it away. Set goes outside off high hand. Saved by Koima. Kamler over the down ball. Saved by Briarcliff. Chargers attacking. This is Afashia. Afashia over the kill. Afashia with the kill, and Briarcliff leads 2-1. 2-1 our score. And Beller has service. Beller's serve is short, controlled by Koima. Goes outside to Schweer. Schweer with a tip and the kill. Briley Schweer ties it 2-2.
Well, in soccer action, the defenders, well, now need something dramatic over on the soccer field. It's 2-2 with under 2 minutes. Looking likely that one will end in a tie after the defenders led for much of the contest. Service ace for the defenders and Maddie Viss as we focus back in on the volleyball match. Dort trying to close this one out in 4. 3-2 defenders, set number 4. Maddie Viss for the ace moments ago, Dort's 10th of the night. And now an attack long, but the player touched it at the net. Point Briar Cliff, and we're tied 3-3. So Corey will check in and serve. She'll also set. Taryn Notham is in as well for the Chargers. Serve taken by Koima. Right side set to Lusink, unable to put it down. Dug by Beller, set by Corey. Corey goes to the middle. Wassman makes it 4-3 Briar Cliff. So Corey continuing with service for the Chargers. Both of these teams with a couple of conference wins this year. Koima, MacArthur, Kamler through the block. Saved by Briar Cliff. Controlled by Koima on the attack. Comes back over to Viss. Kamler dug by Briar Cliff. Corey sets. Left side, and that's Notham with the swing. Block put up now on Schweer. Pushed over the net by Viss. Short. Corey with the set middle. Unable to put it down. Wassman dug by the defenders. Back to Kamler long and out of bounds. Point Briar Cliff. 5-3 Briar Cliff. Dort one set 2, 25-16. Briar Cliff one set 2, 25-23. And an ace serve for the Chargers. It's 6-3. 6-3 Briar Cliff, and Olivia Corey with that ace moments ago. Serve to the sideline, taken by Viss. To MacArthur, right side, Lusink blocked at the net, saved by Viss. Goes to Kamler. Kamler blocked at the net, and we have Kamler in the net. Point Briar Cliff. Briar Cliff leads 7-3. 7-3. Chargers leading by 4. They have service as well. Corey, floater. Taken by Schweer to MacArthur. Kamler through the block, dug by Beller. Corey with a set. Blocked at the net, partially was Notham. Now the roll shot by Strouth. MacArthur to Kamler. Stab save by Notham. Back to Strouth. Roll shot, dug by Lusink. And now Dort unable to get to the third contact. Keep it alive and send it over. Point Chargers. Chargers lead 8-3, and the defenders need a timeout. Timeout on the floor, charged to Dort. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's Dort Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University. Thanks for watching.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Rental. Get ready to power up your projects with equipment rentals from Rental. From heavy-duty machinery to the latest power tools, they've got the gear to make your project a success. Visit them online at rental.com or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast is brought to you by NewTek. At NewTek, they don't just sell equipment, they deliver performance, reliability, and innovation. Their team of experts is there to guide you every step of the way, ensuring you find the perfect equipment for your needs.
And the Briarcliff Chargers with service. Olivia Corey serve taken by Viss. Back to MacArthur. Right side Schweer. Schweer dug by the Chargers. Swing by Strouth. Dort blocked it. Briarcliff got to it. Now the defenders on the attack. Lusink through the block. Picked up by Corey. Bump set by Notham. Back over to Strouth. Strouth dug by Lusink. Back to Kamler. Kamler unable to put it down. Set goes left side over the top of the block. Notham. Set back to Kamler. Kamler dug by Briarcliff. And another attack by Kamler. Kamler with a kill. And the string of points stops at 6 for the Chargers. Dort trails 8-4. Eight to 4. Schweer with service. And Schweer's serve is short. Dug up and passed up and over. Dort on the attack. No. Pushed over by MacArthur. Here comes Briarcliff. Notham. Notham unable to put it down. Right side is Lusink. Lusink unable to put it away. Bump set by Beller. Block put up by the defenders and Weg. Briarcliff reloads back to Notham. Cross court dug by Kamler. Here comes Dort. Kamler roll shot dug by Beller. Pushed over the net. Saved by Schweer. To MacArthur. Right side Lusink. Tipped. Saved by Beller. Right side Strouth unable to put it down. Dug by Schweer. Back to Weg. Power tip. Back corner kill. Ellie Weg with the kill. It's 8-5. Well, soccer game's gone final. Dorton Northwestern women tied 2-2 final. No overtime in women's and men's GPAC regular season soccer any longer. A tip and a kill by Kamler. Kamler makes it 8-6, so the defenders back to within 2. 8-6 our score. Serving will be Briley Schweer. And Schweer's serve is short. Saved by Kamler. Gets it to MacArthur. Back to Weg. Weg with a kill. Ellie Weg makes it 8-7. Defenders down 1. Checking out of the match will be Strouth. Checking in, a new player for the Chargers. This will be Lenz. Briarcliff attacking Corey. Corey gets the set to the middle to Wassman. Wassman with a kill. It's 9-7 Briarcliff. So Briarcliff back in front by 2. Well, hard to believe it won't be long, and we'll be playing basketball as well. 2 weeks from this Friday, in fact. Briarcliff on serve, taken by Kamler, gets it to Weg. Weg sideline, missed it wide and out of bounds. Point Briarcliff. Briarcliff leads 10-7. 10-7 our score. Briarcliff with service. Ellie Weg out of the middle. Ellie with the kill. It's 10-8. And the defenders, Sophie Johnson with serve, taken by the Chargers. Corey back set to to Wassman, unable to put it down. Here's the kill by Kamler. Kamler with the kill. It's 10-9. 10-9. Defenders down 1, trying to tie it here in set number 4. Sophie Johnson serve wide and out of bounds. It's 11-9. So 11-9. Bailey Green with service. And Bailey Green with an ace serve, and the Chargers regain a 3-point lead at 12-9. 12-9. Dort has used one of their timeouts already. Briarcliff trying to win the race to 15 and take control of the set. Dort leading in the match 2-1. Weg through the box, saved. Chargers will pass it over. Free ball. Comes back to the middle, Wag with the swing, dug by Fatia. Pushed over the net by the Chargers. Dort attacking. Sophie back over to Wag. Wag blocked at the net point, Briarcliff. Fatia with the block. It's 13-9. 13-9 Briarcliff. Controlled by Koima. To Sophie Johnson. Pushed over the net by MacArthur. Now passed over the net long and out of bounds by the Chargers. It'll be a point for the defenders. It's 13-10. 13-10. Defenders led so far by Ellie Weig's 13 kills. Don Hoffer with 8. Defenders hanging around at a 154 kill efficiency and have actually improved their kill efficiency as the night has gone. Kamler with a serve into the net, point Briarcliff. Briarcliff leads 14-10 for the defenders. That is their 5th service error tonight. They've got 10 service aces. You'll take that ratio anytime. Chargers with service. This is Sheppers. And Sheppers serve taken by Kamler. Outside it goes Donhofer through the box, saved by Fadia. Pushed over the net by Briarcliff. Free ball in effect. Comes outside. Donhofer blocked at the net. Koima there for the cover. Sophie Johnson gets it over to Wag. Wag tips it over the net. Wide and out of bounds. Point Briarcliff. Briarcliff makes it 15-10. 15-10 our score. Dort will call the timeout. Their second of the set. Defenders trail 15-10. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products. Casey'sBakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
One is blocked as well by the defenders. Defenders get it back. Langmeyer cross court. Got it again. Grace Langmeyer, yes. Take it 3 for 3. Langmeyer out of the timeout. Puts it away.
(15-10) Briarcliff leading by 5 here in set number 4. And serving for the Chargers is Sheppers. Outside it goes Donhofer. Donhofer with a kill. It's 15-11. 15-11. Serving is McKenna Koima. Chargers. Roll shot saved by Koima. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson, Cumana. Cumana with a kill. It's 15-12. So 15-12 our score. McKenna Koima with service. And Koima served, saved. Set goes to the middle, unable to put it away. Briarcliff. And a tip to the sideline, and Riley Donhofer with a kill. It's 15-13. Defenders creeping back here in set number 4, trailing in set 4 at 1 point, 15-9, or 15-10, but back to within 2. Andre with a swing, saved by Donhofer on the second contact. Kamler with a roll shot from behind the spike line. Set right side, unable to put it down. Briarcliff's attack. Dort attacking now. Donhofer blocked at the net. Point, Briarcliff. Briarcliff makes it 16-13. So 16-13 defenders. Down by 3 are the Dort defenders. Goes right side Kamler. Kamler to Sophie. Sophie outside Donhofer. Donhofer tips it into the tape. Nobody touched it for the Briarcliff Chargers. No call made, though. And we play on. Andre with a swing and Andre with a kill. It's 17-13. Briarcliff trying to force a decisive set 5-15. Defenders need a comeback here in set 4 to close it out. Chargers have service. Taken by Donhofer to Sophie Johnson. Kumanov, high hands. Saved by Beller. A collision in the back row. Goes to a Fatia. Fatia unable to put it down. Comes back left side. Donhofer. Donhofer tools it over the block for the kill. It's 17-14. 17-14. Set number 4. Defenders down 3. Kelly MacArthur with service. And the short serve taken by Briarcliff. Chargers attacking. Andre tips it to the back corner. Now Dort scrambling. Donhofer back to the floor. Able to get it over the net inside the antennas. Koima covers the attack. Comes back to Donhofer. Tips it over the net. Covered by Sheppers. Afatia from behind the spike line and the kill. Afatia with the kill. It's 18-14 Briarcliff. And the Briarcliff Chargers with a 4-point lead. Trying to knot the match at 2 sets apiece. Short serve by Beller. Right side attack Donhofer unable to put it down. Sheppers with the set outside. A block put up on the attack by Wassman. Point defenders off of the block. And getting that block, I believe, Lusink. Nope. Well, Lusink and Schweer, I think. 18-15, Dort down 3. And the serve controlled by Briarcliff. Down ball by Wassman, saved by Viss. Gets it to MacArthur, right side Lusink, through the block, saved by Beller. Right side attack and tooling it off the block for the kill. The Briarcliff Chargers lens makes it 19-15. 19-15. And the Chargers have service. Corey serving. She's a setter for the Chargers as well. Set goes to the middle. Lusink over the block. Saved by Lenz. Gets it to Corey. Outside it comes. And the kill for the Chargers and Notham. 20-15, and the defenders are out of timeouts. 20-15 our score. Briarcliff serving and Dort attacking. Kamler unable to put it away. Now Lusink up for on the overpass, and she is blocked. 21-15 Briarcliff with the point off of the block by Wassman. 21-15 our score. And the Chargers have service. This is Corey. Corey, short serve, taken by Schweer. To MacArthur, outside it comes to Kamler. Kamler wide and out of bounds, point Briarcliff. And it certainly looks like Briarcliff's going to win set 4 and force set 5. Time will tell. Corey serving. And Corey with service. Her serve catches the tape, rolls over, and an ace serve for the Chargers. It's 23-15. Briarcliff has scored 5 in a row and 8 of the last 10. Expanding what was a 15-13 lead up to 23-15. Lydia Van Clay goes outside to Kamler. Kamler unable to put it away. Briarcliff attacking, down ball, man to kill for the Chargers, and Lenz. 24-15, Dort down 9. The Chargers 1 point away from forcing set 5. Sophie Johnson tries to send it over. She's blocked at the net. Point Briarcliff, and the Briarcliff Chargers win it 25-15. So we head to set number 5 on the heels of a Briarcliff 25-15 win in set number 4. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with set number 5 from the DeWitt right after this 2-minute timeout.
Welcome to the American State Bank Sports Complex. Let me show you around. So right now we are in the spacious head house of the complex. On my left here we have the concession stand, and then on my right here we have a seating area, whether that's for students, spectators, or fans to come and enjoy before and in between games. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. So the Dome has impacted the softball team in a variety of ways. First, we used to practice during the winter months over in the rec center, but the limited space availability never really allowed us to hit our full potential, whereas in here, we can fit 2 full-size softball fields. We're also able to start games much earlier in the season. We have a range of equipment available here at the Dome, whether it's the batting cages, the soccer goals, or even a field goal available for the football team. It's a huge opportunity to have the space available to practice in the off-season, especially for our outdoor athletic teams. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for door athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. The American State Bank Sports Complex will change not only how we practice as door athletes, but also how we interact with the community as a whole. Thanks for letting me take you on a little tour. Hope you stop by soon.
You are watching the Dordt Media Network, a broadcast production produced by the students of Dordt University.
So we head to set number 5, the race to 15, and this is one of 2 matches going to 15 here this evening. In the conference, we also see Mount Marty and Hastings. Mount Marty bouncing back from a 2-0 deficit in Yankton to tie it at 2-2 heading to set number 5, so they'll play the race to 15 as well. Here tonight, the defenders, so far 55 kills, 28 errors, 195 total attacks, a 138 kill efficiency. 10 service aces for the defenders so far, 5 service errors, 88 digs. 8 points from blocks, 1 solo, 14 assists. For the Chargers, 49 kills, 20 errors, 168 total attacks. 173 kill efficiency. 4 aces, 2 service errors. 14 points from blocks, 3 solos, 22 assisted. Dordt is led by Ellie Weig with 13 kills, Riley Donhofer with 11. For the Chargers, 13 for Sammy Wassman, 7 for Snow, 9 for Andre. Andre with 1 solo and 4 block assists. Wassman with 1 solo and 5 block assists. For the defenders, Schweer has 4 block assists. 27 digs by McKenna Koima. 8 digs by MacArthur and Johnson. Johnson has 24 assists. MacArthur has 21. And we're underway with set number 5. An attack by Afatia, but Afatia in the net. Point defenders. Dordt takes the early lead, 1-0. 1-0 our score. Briarcliff. Sheppers. Power tip, saved by Koima, passed over the net by Wag, but out of bounds, it's 1-1. 1-1 our score. And serving for the Chargers will be Talon Betcher. A reminder that today's pregame and postgame shows brought to you by Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. Set goes outside to Kamler, power tip, Doug. Briarcliff attacking, set outside to Fatia. Fatia blocked at the net, point defenders. 2-1 our score. Defenders by a point. Serving will be Macy Kamler. Two to 1 our score. Kamler serve, sideline, taken by the Chargers. Shepers, right side, Andre. Andre pops it over the block. Andre with a kill. Tori Andre with a kill. It's 2-2. Second time this season these two teams have played 5. Briar Cliff won the first meeting back about a month, not quite a month ago. Set goes outside Donhofer. Donhofer roll shot kill. Riley Donhofer with her 12th kill. She and Ellie Wegg have done the bulk of the damage for the defenders this evening. Wegg with 13 kills, Donhofer with 12. 25 assists for Sophie Johnson. 3-2 our score, set number 5. Shepers for Briar Cliff. Outside it goes. Wassman. Wassman blocked at the net by Schweer and Cumana. Dort with a 2-point lead, 4-2. So the defenders leading 4-2 in set number 5. McKenna Koima has service, and McKenna Koima serves short. Controlled by Lenz. Outside it goes. Wassman dug by Koima to Sophie Johnson. Right side Cumana. Cumana off the block kill. Isabella Cumana with a kill. It's 5-2 defenders. So 5-2 defenders. McKenna Koima with short serve. Shepers with a set to Andre. Andre with a kill. It's 5-3. 5-3 our score. The officials giving a lot of leeway to the setters tonight. 5-3 our score. And the Chargers with service. Johnson with a set to Schweer, blocked at the net. Dort keeps it alive. Cumana cross court, misses wide and out of bounds. It's 5-4. 5-4 defenders. Leading by a point. Chargers with service. Corey serving. Corey serve taken by Kamler to Sophie. Right side Cumana, down the line kill. Isabella Cumana makes it 6-4 for Cumana. That's her 8th kill this evening. And the defenders trail 6-4. Defenders lead 6-4. Serving is Kelly MacArthur. Dort trying to win their 3rd conference match of the year. Corey sets outside for the Chargers and a kill. That's Tara Notham with a kill. So Notham records the kill. Kirsten Baker checks back into the match for the Briar Cliff Chargers. Johnson will serve. Johnson with service. Briar Cliff trailing by a point, 6-5. And Johnson serve taken by Kamler. To MacArthur, set to Schweer. Tip saved by the Chargers. Pushed over the net by Wassman. Right side Lusink. Lusink tips over the block. Covered by Wassman. Bump set outside Beller. Beller unable to put it away. Was Notham. Now tipped to the back corner. Saved. Set right side. Pushed over the block. Saved by Kamler. To MacArthur. MacArthur quick attack. Schweer. Schweer kill. Briley Schweer with a kill. It's 7-5. 7-5 defenders. Serving is Maddie Viss for the defenders. Our match now 2 hours old. Started a little later than the scheduled 7:30. Corey with the set to the middle, unable to put it down. Now an overpass, and the joust Kamler picks it up. It's passed over the net by Koima after it looked like Briar Cliff was going to get a point. Extending it, and now the kill by Notham. Tara Notham makes it 7-6 defenders by 1. Chargers with a point. Now serving for the tie, and Green. Green tonight with one of the 4 service aces for the Chargers. Viss with the pass. MacArthur well off of the net to Kamler. Kamler with a swing, dug by the Chargers. Kept it alive. Now down ball by by Corey. Schweer, back set. Kamler. Kamler dug. Fought. He had trying to keep it alive, unable to do so, and the defenders get a point off of the broken attack. 8-6 defenders. Kamler with the swing that time. And the defenders with an 8-6 lead. Call that a attack error on Afatia. Serving for the defenders will be Schweer. So Schweer will line it up and send it over, with her team leading 8-6 at the midpoint as they swap sides of the net. And Schweer's cross-court serve taken by the Chargers, and the second contact, Corey unable to get to it. Point defenders, Dort leads 9-6. Both teams have both of their timeouts remaining. Wenzel checks out of the match. Serving again will be Schweer. So the defenders with 3 points to breathe, and an ace serve for Schweer. Back-to-back aces for Briley Schweer. And the defenders lead set 5-10-6. We have a timeout on the floor charged to the Chargers. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
One-on-one with the keeper. Is that Stewart? No, it's Tell. Karina Tell. Here comes Dort. One-on-one with the keeper, and the shot is made and a goal scored. Now she'll cross it in. The goal, and beautiful header. Who was it?
Today's Dort Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University. Thanks for watching.
Defenders leading 10-6. Set number 5. And the Chargers using a timeout moments ago. Fatia over the block, saved by MacArthur. Gets it to Viss. Viss to Kamler. Kamler with a swing. Barcliffe keeps it alive. Down ball, saved by Schweer. Gets it to MacArthur. MacArthur to Kamler. Kamler with a swing. Set goes to the middle, covered by Viss. Kept alive by MacArthur, and a down ball. Wag unable to put it away, saved by Barcliffe. Fatia with the swing, and Dort scrambling, unable to keep it alive. Fatia with the kill. It's 10-7. 10-7 our score. And serving is Sheppers. Sheppers serve, controlled by Kamler, set to the middle. Wag blocked at the net. Barcliffe keeps it alive, now pushed over by the defenders again. Back to Andre, and the kill for Andre. Andre makes it 10-8. This one not over. Dort leading 10-8, but Briarcliff has scored 2 in a row. Serving is Sheppers. And Sheppers serve to the back line is an ace serve. That one dies on the back line. It's 10-9. And Sheppers has service again. And Sheppers serve taken by Kamler, overpass. Barcliffe will load up. Sheppers outside of Fatia. Fatia with the swing and the kill. 10-10. Dort will use a timeout. So the defenders, after the Briarcliff timeout, surrender 4 points in a row. Chargers have come back to tie it 10-10. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute. 10-10 our score. MacArthur outside Kamler. Kamler dug by Afadia. Gets it back over to Shepard. Shepard's right side unable to put it away. That was Baker. Here comes Dort. Lusink blocked at the net. Koima with an outside set to Kamler. Kamler over the block. Saved by Briarcliff. Shepard back to Andre. Andre dug by Koima. Kept it alive MacArthur. MacArthur to Wag. Wag kill. Ellie Wag with the kill. Dort regains the lead at 11-10. Never relinquished the lead. It was tied at 10-10. And now serving will be Sophie Johnson. Johnson with the low hard serve. Dumped over the net by Shepard. Kept it alive. Kamler now passes it over. Shepard back to Andre. Andre into the net. Point defenders. Dort leads 12-10. Briarcliff does have a timeout remaining. Lindsay Weatherford right now will let it ride. Sophie Johnson serving. Taken by the Chargers. Shepard comes back. Right side unable to put it away. That was Wenzel. Saved by Briarcliff. Briarcliff attacking again. Shepard's outside of Fatia. Fatia with a swing. Dug up by the defenders. Up and over though. Free ball for the Chargers. Chargers roll shot covered by Koima. Set goes to the middle. Wag blocked at the net. Now Fatia. Fatia hits it long and out of bounds. Point Dort. Dort leads 13-10. 13-10 our score. Dort reestablishing a 3-point lead. Briarcliff will use a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Get it back. Langmeyer cross court. Got it again. Andre off of the block and an overpass. Wag there to push it back. Briarcliff pushed it right back though. A free ball. Set goes outside to Kamler. Kamler with a swing on the kill. 14-10. So 14-10 our score. And the Briarcliff Chargers on serve receive. Sophie Johnson serving. Johnson serve short. Taken by Afatia. Andre with a swing. Dug by Johnson. Maddie Viss with a set outside to Kamler. Kamler blocked at the net. Point Briarcliff. It's 14-11. And now the Briarcliff Chargers with service. This is Betcher. Betcher serving. And Betcher's serve is taken by Kamler to Sophie. Right side Wag. Wag with the kill. Ellie Wag with the kill, and the Dort defenders win set 5, 15-11. So Dort wins in 5, 25-23, 23-25, 25-16, 15-25, and 15-11. The Dort defenders are now 4-13 overall, 3-8 in the conference. Briarcliff slides to 7-18 and 2-9. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with a recap of tonight's contest and the Wireless World postgame show. Brought to you by Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Today's Dort Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University. Thanks for watching.
Well, the Dort defenders survive, get the win over the Briar Chargers tonight in 5. The other match going 5. Mount Marty came back from a 2-0 deficit. I thought they came back. Let's double check that now. Oh, Hastings rebounds to win set 5, 16-14. So all of the matches tonight are now final. 2 of them went 5, the other were sweeps. We'll get to those in just a little bit. Let's take a look at the numbers tonight. Dort prevails. 25-23, 23-25, 25-16, 15-25, and 15-11. The numbers for the defenders: 63 kills, 31 attacks, 31 errors, 223 total attacks for a 143 kill efficiency. 12 aces, 5 service errors for the defenders, 105 total digs. 1 solo block, 18 block assists for a total of 10 points off of blocks. For the Chargers, 56 kills, 25 errors, 198 total attacks, a 157 kill efficiency. Dort had slightly more kills, 63-56, and more attack errors as well, 31-25. The Chargers had 5 service aces, 2 service errors, 104 total digs. Chargers scored 15 points off of blocks, 3 solos, and 24 assisted blocks. Leading the way for the defenders tonight, Ellie Wegg with 15 kills. Riley Donhofer had 12. Wegg hit 297 for the match. Donhofer 220. That's not bad for an outside attacker. Macy Kamler, 8 kills. 6 kills for Brooklyn Lusink. 3 for Taryn Sparts. 2 for Kelly MacArthur. Assists, Sophie Johnson had 28 for the defenders. Kelly MacArthur had 24. Macy Kamler had 4 service aces tonight. Briley Schweer had 5. McKenna Koima got to 31 digs. Macy Kamler had 16. Madison Viss had 15 digs. Kelly MacArthur had 12. Sophie Johnson ended with 11 blocks. Briley Schweer had 5 block assists to lead the defenders. Ellie Wegg 1 solo and 4 block assists. For the Chargers tonight, Wassman had 13 kills. Andre had 12. 5 each for Notham and Baker. 32 assists for Sheppers, 17 for Corey for the Chargers. 2 service aces each for Green and for Corey. Diggs, Beller ended with 32. Betcher had 11. Corey had 14. Block, Andre, Baker, Wassman all had 1 solo and 5 block assists each, respectively. The defenders improved to 4-13, 3-8. Briar Cliff 7-18, 2-9. Let's take another 2-minute break. We'll see if Coach Jackie Smith makes her way up to the balcony for a post-game visit on the Wireless World post-match show. Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer, 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. Back with more in 2 minutes. Blocked at the net. Karina Timmermans. Allie Timmermans with a swing from the right side for the kill. Dort Karina gets it back over to Rassler. Rassler to Voss. Voss with a kill.
Today's Dort Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University.
Defenders get it back. Langmeyer cross court. Got it again.
In the middle of America, you'll find a city that has it all, giving all it has, where the next chapter of our story is being written by a new generation, bold in their vision, to create a city in the middle of everything, where everyone is welcome, to watch their dreams take flight and come to life through family, friends, and faith, where our streets are safe, business is strong, and our future is bright. Sioux Center. Live life in the middle of everything.
After being down 2-0, came back 1 sets 3 and 4. Hastings wins set 5, though 16-14. College of St. Mary swept Doane 3-0, and it was Northwestern over Morningside by a 3-0 count as well. So we can scratch out some standings. Mount Marty goes to 3-8. Hastings improves to 3-8. Dort now 3-8 as well. Briar Cliff slides to 2-9. So taking a look, the defenders right now part of a four-way tie for 8th place at 3-8 with Mount Marty, Doane, Hastings. Briar Cliff a game back now at 2-9. Coach Jackie Smith has taken a seat beside me and get that turned up. And congratulations,
Thank you.
Coach Smith. Let one slip away, or felt like it slipped away at Briar Cliff back in September. Critical to get this one back and get into a position where you at least get a split if it comes down to a tie. So congratulations, good win for your team. A little bit shorthanded tonight, and you came away with a win. What do you feel like your team did well, especially late in the match, to get to win set number 5?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that stuck out to me was we were really gritty defensively. We covered really well. I thought Maddie Viss had 4 critical digs in the last 5 points of that set that were a game changer for us. I thought the biggest thing that we did in that set was that we were gritty from start to finish. Our defense was awesome. We covered really well, and they kind of knew where we wanted to go with the ball, but establishing those shots and then being able to cover and get a second opportunity was the big difference for us.
Lots of extended volleys tonight, it seemed. You had some out-of-system balls, and McKenna Koima had to come in, and not only did you utilize her as the libero, she's also in effect your secondary setter. She will take over and get a lot of the assists. She played a very critical part, I mean, in terms of digging and serve receive, but she's also called on to take care of that fast, and that's a full night for a player.
Yeah, McKenna does a lot on the court for us. I think I said it a couple weeks ago, but she really is the heart and soul of our team. She does so much on the court, and she thrives in that role of having a lot to do. That's a lot to put on any player. pass the ball, dig the ball, take the second contact, communicate to everybody, make sure everybody knows what they're doing. And then also, you can't worry about yourself at all. You have to be just the ultimate hype woman. It's a hard role, but she just does it with grace, and I thought that she put up great second balls for us out of system. We didn't always necessarily convert those to kills, but those a lot of times turned into great opportunities for us to turn around and score.
And she's got to have a short memory. The libero has to have the shortest memory of anyone.
Absolutely.
Talk about the progress of Ellie Wegg. Early on in the season, it's a jump to collegiate volleyball. The speed, the power, the size that you face. She got a little bit of confidence playing some junior varsity matches for a stretch. Then she started to play a little bit more at the varsity level. And it feels like she's just starting to get to a comfort level out there. At least from my vantage point, not having seen you play this past weekend, I've got to go back basically 10 days. So I see, maybe I see the progress a little bit more because there's a gap in there.
Totally.
She seems to have a little more, feeling more comfortable at this point of the year.
Absolutely, yeah. Like you said, it's a really hard transition for any freshman coming to this level. But I think the hardest position to transition to is the middle. The setters are better, the hitters are better. It's harder to read. The game is faster overall. So, and you have the least amount of time in the middle to adjust to those things. So, early on, I think it was just about confidence and handling the nerves and you're not trying to do too much. And as Ellie settled in during her practices, she's really earned her role in practice and able to gain confidence there. And then, I mean, she was a go-to for us tonight. We just kept on saying, I don't care if they block her. It keeps for her to have 37 swings, hit 297, 15 kills. That is really impressive for a middle. That's up there with some of the top middles in this league and the amount of production that they're getting out of them. So that's the jump that she's made this season is really incredible.
Midland coming up on Saturday. That's a good team, and you've got to run the gauntlet now. You've got to play some teams that are either in the ratings or they're receiving votes, things like that. The challenge is there, obviously, but at the same time, if the goal is to make the postseason tournament, you have those things in front of you. You're tied now with 4 other teams for that spot. You got 5 matches to prove that you belong in that discussion.
Yeah, I think there was a dad that I was talking to after we played Briar the first time, and we were just about halfway through our season. He said, "You guys must be a second half team," and that's what I feel about us. I think things are coming together. We're clicking. There's good chemistry on the court, and yeah, we've got a really great opportunity against a good team on Saturday. But I think that as we've played good teams, we've had almost our best matches against the best teams in the conference. So it's nice to be at home. Great opportunity for us to compete here, and we really get to control our own destiny. So I feel with that.
You brought Macy Kamler up here. You want is your intention to have her have the headset?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to kick you out of the chair then.
Okay.
And we'll get Macy set up, and we'll turn that mic down so we don't catch that transition on air, and then we will get to Macy Kamler. And Macy kind of did a little bit of everything tonight. Started with the defensive specialist and the serving, and then you ended up on the outside attacker's role. Macy, is that something that you've worked on this week, that as a possibility because of the personnel we have, that, hey, if we need you, you're going to play on the outside as well?
Yeah, we've practiced that this week in practice because here in a game or two we have a couple girls being gone, so just getting comfortable in the outside position. I've swung there before, but it's obviously new for this year, and so just to get comfortable in it today felt pretty good, giving our team confidence for a couple more games.
3rd year at Dort, correct?
Correct.
Shickley, Nebraska.
Yep. How
do you end up in Sioux Center, Iowa from Shickley, Nebraska?
Dort is in the same conference as majority of the Nebraska colleges are, and so just watching all the Nebraska colleges play, Dort caught my eye just because of the Christian atmosphere and just the way they carried themselves on the court.
What are you studying?
Social work.
And are you graduating at the conclusion of this year, or what's your plan moving forward?
Yep, I'm going to graduate at the end of this year, so in May, and I plan to do my master's through Dort and possibly come back for my 4th year.
Okay. So what do you want to do with social work? What's the plan?
My end goal is to be a play therapist, so a counselor who works with kids, basically focusing on trauma.
Okay. You heard us talking about Ellie Wegg and the transition. You have now gone through that transition.
Yep.
How challenging is it?
It's hard. It's hard, especially for her coming in as a freshman, too, and then just vibing with the team. Her personality has really come out, and I don't know, it's just a different feeling when you know your team's behind you and gives you all the confidence and encouragement on the court.
Midland coming up. You've got a few matches remaining. This team seems to play really well against really good teams. Going to need to over the next few weeks.
Yep.
What seeing some of these teams for a second time, is there a level of comfort in knowing what's coming?
There is and there isn't. We play different against every team, and it seems, when we play the tougher teams, we play with them. Coming up with these next couple of teams, we have played them already once, and so to play them again, we know their tendencies, but we still have to play with the grittiness that we have and just the joy that we typically play with.
What time's class tomorrow morning?
11, I guess.
Well, you've got a little time then. So, enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
Get up and get to class tomorrow morning. All right. I have to give you a little advice. So that's Macy Kamler. Thanks for coming up, Macy. That's Macy Kamler talking about tonight's match and also talking about her time here at Dort University. That's going to do it for our broadcast. A thank you to Carson Schubert. He was back at the KIHK studios. He was working alongside... Well, I lost that message, so we're going to just give credit to Carson Schubert. And we also thank you to the Dort Media Network for their work this evening. Once again, Dort winning by a final of 3-2 over the Briar Cliff Chargers. Next action for the Defenders. Saturday afternoon, they face the Midland Warriors. That'll be a 3 o'clock varsity start. For all of those folks, I'm Mike Piker. Have a good evening.